need a battery. Got a battery. Okay, let's try. I think we can do the rest with the saw probably. Is that what you're getting?
That's what I'm getting.
Nice. Okay, don't touch this, guys. I've done that. It hurts.
Thank you.
Nice.
Good.
Done.
Done. Here you go.
Hola.
She wants in. She wants in on the fun. Okay.
Okay, cut this one.
You saying you want to put the two non-cut sides here?
Oh yeah, there you go.
And cut
And
them.
measure 45 and then just go for it.
Yeah. We need one of those big long meter stick.
Always need a table saw. Then you just go.
We need a good workshop.
Sure. Imagine we could pay for that.
If you're watching, you got all the money. Donate us a workshop.
Yeah,
Thanks. Love you. Bye.
thanks. We'll build whatever you want.
You're gonna hold that side for me. I'll just
I'm
start
gonna
here.
do the trick.
Okay.
This one ain't going nowhere.
You're just ready for a massage. Got you.
I'm not in the pathway, am I?
No, you're not in the pathway. Okay.
Done.
Dunzos.
Okay, it's not going anyway.
Ready.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
keep an open mind, people. We're making a rather unconventional shower setup situation.
So that we don't have to buy a tray. We're trying not to introduce plastic and
Yeah, we're trying to use what we have mostly. So
we're trying to do as minimalistic slash inventive ways
yeah,
that can always be undone later.
Yeah.
Everything we've done so far, I see a lot of the comments like, oh, why didn't you cement the bricks in, or all of that stuff. Cement is kind of permanent, guys. And we're trying to make it not permanent.
yeah, this is not meant to be a permanent structure. This is just a temporary, so we can have somewhere that doesn't rain on us, where we can get clean and cook stuff in the rain.
Yeah.
While we work on that the building on the inside and do all the things
Yeah.
we need to do. Eventually, we're probably going to take out all of the stuff, and if we had concreted all of the blocks in, then that would be a lot harder to do.
Yeah. So we're trying to
Yeah.
mangle wangle something.
And that is why our shower is very unconventional setup, as I will show you now. So
Okay, we've given you context.
context given.
Okay.
So
Now,
first, this is going to be our base that we've decided on.
what are those?
They are ceramic tiles that are very big. They're 90 by 90. We're thinking probably to reuse these in the actual shower inside the house. So what we are building over here, this lovely contraption, is a 90 by 90. We're going to add a frame underneath this OSB using all of the pallet woods we've got lying around to make the slope correct, so that the water, because the shower head's going to be that side, the water will drain this way. And we've got this drain thing. So the idea is that the tile sits on top of the OSB, is going to be like the subfloor, and then we've got a layer of plastic to stop any liquid getting on the wood. And then the tile will slope correctly so that all the water comes this way and gets into this drain. And then this is angled so as we can shoot the water out the building. We don't have the correct fittings. They didn't have what we needed at the shop. So I don't think we're going to be able to get it perfect now. But the idea is that we somehow connect the end of this pipe to the end of this channel. And then we're going to just drill a hole in our OSB here to send the pipe through, to just send it out. Yeah, so then it can just go out and soak into the ground for now. But that is the general idea. And then we've got some shower curtains, and we'll just hang a shower curtain around so that we don't splash all of the OSB and everything in here.
Nice.
Yeah. Any questions? Any questions from the audience?
Okay, no questions. Great.
No questions. Great.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so then as Karen said, the water we'll pipe in the water coming around there. It's going to go over the door, and it's going to come down here and sit somewhere here. Then we're going to have the mixer somewhere mid here, and then we're going to be able to stand on this very secure 90 by 90 whole shower thing.
Oops.
Yeah, we're going to make
Yeah, so this is going to be mounted probably somewhere up here.
Yeah, it's going to be a bit tight, but
Yeah,
it's
not the tallest shower. It's not going to
but
be a rainfall on your head kind of shower, but it's okay.
it's okay. And then we're going to, yeah, like I said, have this here, and then the water is going to go that way. And then like Karen said now as well, we've got, we're going to see if we can use some of the structure at the top here to build some curtains, or see what we can do.
Yeah.
So that the splashing doesn't go.
So we don't just
out.
Splash the whole
Yeah.
room. And we do have more of the house wrap stuff. We're thinking
Yeah.
of just putting it on this side of the OSB to protect this corner from the shower also. So
Yes.
very unconventional, but I think it's going to be pretty cool.
Yeah. Let's give it a go.
Hi. Someone's afraid of the gunshots. Do you see? You don't like the gunshots? There you go. Either that or she loves you lots.
Oh, let's try. There you go. Okay. Okay. Okay.
That's good.
Okay.
Pretty smooth.
Open heart surgery. Here we go.
Yeah.
Open the one side.
So we just fold.
Oh wow, good job.
Looks like we're loose.
Okay.
Thanks.
Alright, Karen, why are we undoing what we did last night?
We're doing a bit of a undo fixy fix. Because we did a test with the OSB and the tile on top, and it was a little bit flexy for our liking still. We're going back to put in some little bits across here just to give it a little bit extra support. That's what we're going to do now.
Nice.
21.25. 121. 2. I think it's good.
That's going to be 121.
121.
Trying to get 1 mil right.
I think it's good.
Okay.
Yeah, that's about 121 on each of them.
Are we got the right slope still? We didn't change any of that.
I do believe we're still pretty slopey. It's twisted. It's okay. Yeah, still pretty slopey. What do you see up here? Other side, Foreman. She's helping.
She's helping.
Hey, bestie.
Yeah. We've got a shower tray going. And it's quite a big shower, I might add. This is...
I thought 90 by 90 wasn't going to be big, but it's like feels so luxurious.
It's huge.
Tasted for us.
So, yeah. It's pretty sturdy from all edges.
Yeah.
and it doesn't feel wobbly in one bit. If I do a bit of a bounce, nothing. And yeah, seems to be sturdy.
Yeah.
Just looks currently a bit rugged, but we'll work on the looks later.
And as we said, it's a very unconventional shower.
This is an unconventional shower. Follow me for more unconventional showers. So the incline is quite
Yeah, it's definitely sloping.
It's enough, and then we've got on all edges like that, but on this part it should be showing level.
Yeah.
So basically it's a level thing going like this all the way down at an inclination.
So it'll send the water from that side down to this side.
Yeah, and the reason we have the plastic is because there's a bit of a gap at the back here.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
there's a bit of a gap, so if it does hit here, at least it will start to
go.
instead
of going down and seeping into all that wood we used, it will just rather flow down on the plastic and then
catch it.
Yeah, this will be a drain, and we'll tuck the plastic into the drain.
Yeah. And then we're going to start working on this next. So we're going to put up a little bit of a bracket and put the mixer here. So the mixer is going to be here, and then it's going to hold up the thing Karen showed you before. And then we're going to then follow up with all around the edges. There's going to be a curtain.
Yeah, so we're going to figure out some sort of a curtain so that we don't splash everything.
Yeah. So we're going to figure out how that's going to work.
Yeah. Pretty snazzy for a shed shower.
Yeah.
We showed you this before, but this is what we got for here. So the water will flow here and into there, and this plastic this slides, so we'll just tuck it in there so that any water going from the plastic also gets into the drain. And this we will incline so as it sends the water that way and out that wall. Still have to figure that out, but that's the plan.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, I think so.
Right, next step is plumbing.
Yeah, plumbing. You know, we're pros at plumbing. If you saw our last week's episode, you would have seen how delicious our plumbing is. Hey, it works.
Yeah.
We're not here to win any beautiful plumbing awards.
No.
We're just here to get function.
Yeah. We're complete newbies anyway. Yeah. We're not plumbers, we're not builders. No. We just make stuff up and make it
up as we go.
Yeah.
So I added in a tea over here, coming out of the hot from the heater, and that's going all the way around, up and over, and comes across to the shower mixer. Unfortunately, we do not have enough length of pipe to do the cold one in the same way, so we'll have to get some more pipe and then do that at a later stage. But for now, it is working. I'm just going to move this into this bucket down here for now because our drain is not yet piped out to the world, so we don't want to flood the floor here. So if I turn it on, pump kicks on, heater kicks on, we've got hot water out the shower head. That's snazzy. And this also has a cut off over here, so at the hose we can cut it off. And yeah, I think it's doing pretty good. I don't feel any leaks around here, so I think that's good. Turn off there. Getting there. Getting there. So I showed the lovely people my beautiful plumbing before, super fresh. Now we've got this that I just threw together for us quickly. 2 shower curtains, and there's an opening here, so you can open it up, get in the shower. We need to figure out some way to keep it on the inside of the shower, because any slight breeze and it wants to blow out there, and then the water's not going to drain where we want it to. So to be figured out. If you guys have any ideas on how to fix that, let us know. Maybe we cut it, maybe we put weights on the bottom, we don't know. But yeah, so it goes here, and we can move it along. So when I need to come and put in the cold, which we will do next week once we've got some pipe, then can do that to expose where I need to work and can be closed up. And the plan is to have some shelves in this corner. This one you can also just move. And towels. That's where we plan to hang our towels. So we're going to make a couple of shelves over here to have the soap and stuff. And then you can have it mostly closed to protect your towels while you're showering, so towels don't get wet. And you can still reach the soaps and things through this gap. And then when you're done, you turn off, open up, and then towels are right there. And it would be, yeah, so fully closed would be something like this. Something like this. Not perfect, again.
You can see like a lot of you.
Figure
Get
out
in
the
there.
kinks. Okay, I'm in. Oh, it like duplicates, I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see you. You're in every little square.
Yeah.
Shower.
It's a bit trippy.
Still very spacious in here, which is cool. Trippy.
Yeah.
Hey, who's out there?
It's very weird. Like, I'm looking down here at you, but then your face is up there. How does that work?
Some kind of refraction happening.
Refraction, bro.
Yeah, so
Cool.
didn't get everything perfectly sorted this weekend. It's currently Monday, so I thought, okay, it's cool. I can go to the nearest hardware store quick and get us the leftover piece of pipe, and then we can get it done. But it's a holiday, so everything's closed. So yeah, next week we will attempt to finish that tubing to the outside world, and then the extra plumbing that we need to still do. But yeah, it's a good start on a shower, I think. I'm excited. Maybe
I
next
think so.
weekend we'll be able to have a hot shower.
Yeah, that would be good. Coming in here just to get a in indoor perspective on the situation. It's hard to
get everything in.
Hard to get it all in. Nice sturdy base though.
Yeah, the base is feeling good. Dance in the shower now.
Yeah, it's quite spacious in here. Yeah, we just got to figure out the
bottoms of the curtains, yeah.
The bottoms and the wind and whatnot.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay.
Is that going to be the end of this week's video?
I think so.
Thank you guys so much for joining us.
Hope you have a great weekend further.
As always, we appreciate you spending this time with us, and we'll see you guys next week.
Yeah.
Love you, bye.
Love you, bye. Hey, what you doing?